They sent me a screener for the first episode, and after I watched the opening credits, I called my husband and I said, honey, we're going to have to move. Because the show is so in your face. I had some qualms about how people around the area would accept it because I live in a conservative Bible Belt small town. Well, luckily they're so proud that a local gal has made good that they're very accepting of the more graphic aspects of the show, and I love the show myself. I just think it's fantastic, almost especially since I don't know what's going to happen. Alan's taken my material and reworked it and gone in his own direction, as I knew he would. We had discussed that ahead of time, and it's fine with me. I let Alan do what he does best, and he lets me do what I do best. I felt confident when I picked him to do the show out of the other offers I had that Alan would do the best job, that he would be true to the spirit of the books and true to the background, bigger picture in the books. And he has been. I think it's probably one of the most successful collaborations in adapting material that I've ever seen. It's been very different for me, obviously, being a small town woman and living in a small town, to go to Hollywood, to go to the premiere, to meet the actors and actresses. That was so much fun. HBO treated us like royalty, and the kids were just, they loved it, to having their picture made with Anna Paquin, and it was just fantastic. A Touch of Dead is a collection of the Sookie short stories that have previously appeared in other anthologies. They supply bits of Sookie's life that you don't get in the books. They're just little sidelights on the areas of Sookie's life that I thought would be fun to write about and treat in a very quick way. Harper is an interesting woman who was struck by lightning when she was 16 years old and living in a trailer in Texarkana under very terrible circumstances. So she's developed the disability she received as a result of being struck into the way she makes her living, finding corpses for pay. Harper is probably the more fragile character I write, but she also has her strengths, and she has a tremendous determination and will to survive. In Grave Secret, Harper will travel to Texas. She'll see her 2 young stepsisters. She'll confront the ghosts from her past and conquer them, I hope. It's a book that ties up a lot of loose ends in her history. The next 3 books will continue with the Sookie series, possibly winding it up. I'm wondering how much longer I can keep Sookie's adventures going without repeating myself, and I don't want her to get stale, because to me that's the signal you should stop writing a series when you think, I've got to write another book in that series. That means go to something else if you can. I do know how the series will end. I have always known how the series will end. I'm scared somebody's gonna tie me up and torture me to get the answer, but no, I'm not gonna tell.
Another question that fans want to know is, how will you decide who is right for Sookie? And does I
decide? I've already decided.
Well, what is your checklist for who qualifies for Sookie? And do any of the minor characters have a chance? Like, there's people that like Quinn and Alcide.
Yeah. Well, it's not like she's a bonus in, at a fair. Sookie will make up her own mind about who she thinks is best for her based on her own criteria, which are, actually my criteria, of course. But she will, because she's got a good head on her shoulders, and I trust her to make the right decision. Okay, that just came out weird. But of course, Sookie will pick the right person for her based on her long-term needs and goals. Long-term needs and goals, yeah.
Learn all about why Twilight is the new Wuthering Heights, how Bram Stoker's Dracula created a phenomenon, and what other great classics appeal to vampire aficionados during Vampires on Paper, the new program from Penguin Classics On Air.